All right, well, enough of that. Let's talk about what's going on the southern border, a different invasion. Joining us now to talk about that is the New York Post Texas reporter, Jennie Taer, who has been doing some incredible reporting this week. Now, first of all, Jennie, welcome to the program. Earlier this week, President Joe Biden issued an executive order which officials said would shut down the U.S.-Mexico border if illegal crossings topped 2,500 per day for 7 consecutive days. But according to your reporting, this so-called crackdown, even if fully enforced, will still allow nearly 2 million asylum seekers into America every year. Why should anybody believe that they're serious, Jennie?
Right, exactly. This plan is full of loopholes, and some of the ones that we've found include migrants claiming that they have a fear of returning to their home country. It includes unaccompanied children. It includes people who are really sick. It also includes people whose countries won't take them back, who won't agree to any deportation flights. So that could include countries like Iran. It could also include countries like China. You know, we're seeing massive surges of Chinese nationals coming across the border, tens of thousands each year now. But unfortunately, China has not come to the table to make an agreement with the US, and that's something ICE has said and is concerned about. They've only had a couple of deportation flights, the last of which only had about 14 individuals on it. There's also a number of other factors, including people who dump their identification documents. We see a lot of that happening. Let's say you dump your ID and you're coming from a country that won't accept you. You're going to have to get ICE to advocate on your behalf to get a passport from your home country that is likely not cooperative. And by that time, who knows where you'll be? You can't be kept in custody that long. They have to keep moving people in and out. So this is full of holes that allow people to continue to stay in the country. That 2,500 number is just a show.
Yeah, it's just a show, and we know that, in the first 100 days of the Biden administration, they issued, I think, 94 different orders undoing the Trump border controls, and presumably those other things would still go on, including this strange program where they just fly people directly into the country as well, correct?
Well, another thing that happens is when you have custody issues, so you have massive surges of people going to one area of the southern border, such as San Diego right now. A lot of those migrants are having to be moved to other parts of the country where Border Patrol is less stressed and more resourced and can put them into custody there. But again, they're still going to have to constantly be making room for people, while on top of that, trying to carry out expedited removals to turn people back to Mexico that Mexico will actually accept. They don't accept all nationalities. And it's also something that the Biden administration has been pretty secretive about, is any backdoor deals that they've made with Mexico, they really haven't brought to the public eye. They haven't told us what Mexico has agreed to with this new plan in place. It's something that they surely would have to have agreed to accept some number of migrants if they're doing what's called expedited removal. So that's another thing that Americans are being kept in the dark about with all of this.